Ching ching! Welcome to the Corona Cero post show here at the Banco do Brasil Saquarema Pro, presented to you by Corona Cero 0% APV, all natural ingredients. Enjoy it with a lime. That's the way to do it, especially chilled on a beautiful afternoon in Saquarema. Look at the sunset. Nossa Senora de Nazaré on the hillside, the iconic view. I'm Kaipo Guerrero. This is Meydi Pops. This is Marcos Bucayuva. Hey, what a great day, you guys. we got ching ching right now. Boom.
Ching ching, saúde, Kaipo.
Saúde.
All right, so hey, before I touch this to my lips again, actually I'm going to have a sip while we hear from Eli Hanneman. He won the last heat of the day in a spectacular clutch performance out there. Let's hear from Eli. He's with Rachel Apollonio.
That's right, Eli. Congratulations! What a comeback, nerve-wracking end. How was that heat for you?
Oh, it was pretty tough, honestly. I got food poisoning last night. I was buckled over all day. I ate, I think, a couple slices of an apple and a grape all day, so I was kind of just struggling. But it was an opportunity for me to trust God and just, I was telling myself what it will be, and it was almost, and I almost used it to my advantage just to take the pressure off myself and go, hey, if I can push through and trust my ability and trust God, I can do this. So I was just praying for strength and calmness, and yeah, he gave me the wave at the end and we got it done.
I'm sure it wasn't easy, and especially because you had to wait the whole day. Like, do you get more nervous when you have to wait for the last heat?
Yeah, I was actually stoked at the beginning of the day that I was one of the later heats because I was buckled over all morning. I couldn't do anything. So I was actually stoked because I was like, hey, it's giving me time to, heal. And then the day started going on, and I was like, I kind of just don't want to surf today. I'd rather surf tomorrow and recover. But yeah, it was tough. I didn't eat anything all day. I couldn't hold anything in my stomach. So I was just kind of like going out there on a whim.
Yeah, I've heard more people got that. So I hope you get well soon. Congratulations, and thank you very much.
Wow. Talk about powering through. Eli Hanneman, just an in-depth interview there, and, had to dig deep, but came up and got the job done, Meydi.
Yeah, for sure. It might be hard for him, but we've been hearing many people talking about being a little ill, but they are making through their heat, so.
Okay. Well, I want to stay healthy, so I'm going to have another sip of my Corona Cero. Marcos, what do you think?
Kill all your bugs, Kaipo. I think, he fight through, man. Resilience is key here to succeed. Adaptability, resilience, a lot of qualities that the surfer's got to have.
Yeah, another surfer with that resilient quality, I feel, was Deivid Silva. We saw him today, along with Oliver Zietz, advance out of their heat, and it was a high-scoring heat. It was a hot action heat. We can take a look at some of that action here, along with Morgan Siblick, as well as #1 in the rankings, Kaui Vaast. But it was all Deivid Silva in this heat, Meydi.
Yeah, it was. I mean, Kaui Vaast started pretty quick this heat, catching many waves, but I think he didn't choose that well, those waves. But Deivid Silva, look how sharp he looked in his board, and he got two pretty decent left.
Yeah, and the youngster from the island of Kauai, Marcos, Oliver Zietz, got it done on the lefts.
I met this boy yesterday over dinner. He have this local knowledge and support from Youth Open Hose, team manager from Charpai, and talking about DNA, he got it all, man. And nephew of Mr. Sebastian Zietz, and talking about this boy from Praia Branca, south coast of São Paulo, the only rider from Brazil that represent the brand from Mr. Robert Kelly Slater Designs, milking this way, throwing turns, engaging the rail to rail, beautiful power surfing from DVD, his nickname.
DVD, and this was a shocker heat for #1 in the rankings, Kaui Vaast. Kaui Vaast out of competition. Kaui Vaast had a chance to actually qualify at this event. He might have to wait through Pipeline to do that, and he is at risk of falling out of the #1 spot on the rankings by the end of this competition. Deivid Silva, Oliver Zietz, on to the round of 32, guys.
I see no problem. He needing a good, result in Pipeline for Kaui Vaast is a no-brainer.
Yeah?
He can go there pretty confident.
You know who was pretty confident today? He was way up on the rankings. It was an edgy moment for George Patar. Remember, George Patar could take the rankings lead in this, and he did advance out of his round of 64 heat along with Luca Macinas. He defeated on fire Wesley Dantes and the youngster from North Shore, Shion Crawford. Here's Luca Macinas, Maida.
Yeah, he did a pretty great job. Look, his board looks pretty good here. A lot of water sprayed in this wave.
Just, you know, Marcus, a guy from Peru, he's going to know how to surf lefts.
Oh, yeah, the never-ending left country with a lot of tradition. The first South America world champ wasn't from Brazil, was Sofia Milanovic for Peru in 2001.
George Patar stuck to the rights here, got a 6.5 and a 5.67. Second place was enough to advance into the round of 32. And now in the live rankings, George Patar is in the #1 position on the Challenger Series.
Amazing. He just overcome Mr. Kaui Vaast, and he's showing the adaptability that he can show in any type of break in the world.
Yeah. In live rankings, we have Mateus Hurdy second. Mateus also advanced out of his round of 32, and Luke Thompson in third when we talk about those live rankings. And those live rankings are going to change on the development as we move through the competition here at Maida.
Yeah, for sure. Like, we saw some bummers like Morgan Siblick losing in this round, but many opportunities for many guys. Michael Rodriguez as well lost. So we're going to see an exchange for many of these spots.
Yeah, and remember, we have a full season. We have 7 events. You take your top 5 finishes out of the 7 events. So all is not done for some of the surfers that lost out today, but it will be a little bit more of a struggle as we move on to stop number 6 at Pipeline. But let's just celebrate. What we should celebrate is our Natura Kayak wave of the day. Feel the power of freshness. And we had a fresh Indonesian surfer with an 8.5 for the wave of the day, Marcos. Bronsi Meydi.
Oh, taking notes, guys. It's a tutorial of air game when he showcased all his talent here in the ramps of, the back door of Itaúna. Oh my God, this is a free surfing type of, expression session type of trick.
Just launching, popping, landing in an explosion, disappearing for a second, Maida. Coming out, 8.5. He's going, what more do you want?
Yeah, amazing full rotation, pretty high. And we were all on the beach, like, so psyched by this air.
Yeah, it was one of the highlights. We have a lot of highlights of today. We're so thankful for all the waves that we saw today. Very consistent.
Whoa.
What is the future going to hold for us? Well, calling Surfline. Let's see what Surfline has on their forecast going forward in this contest window for the Banco do Brasil Saquarema Pro presented by Corona Cero. We got some action. Looks like Marcos in the Atlantic.
Yeah, we still have some energy for tomorrow. I think the only buffer zone maybe we're gonna be Tuesday and Wednesday. We never know, but let's check the graphics with the numbers, not just with the stands.
Yeah, that's right. Taking a look at the next 4 days, a little smaller tomorrow. Opportunity. Look at Tuesday, offshore, 3 to 4 foot faces. Thursday, more opportunity. Maybe the mornings of the other days. Remember, today is October 12th. We have till the 19th in the window to complete this competition. Thank you to Surfline for all of the information. We're going to weed through everything and pick out the best days and to finish this up. I think we've got about 3 more days of competition to get through this whole thing.
Yeah, I think we're going to have like plenty of opportunity with this pumping swell in the end of the week. So probably we're going to have like good days between Thursday and Saturday. So the show continues.
I'm into it, So hey, look at my last call was to Surfline.
Yeah.
Right now, Marcos, I'm going to call the doctor.
Call the doctor.
Dr. Peanut for the top 5 moments of the day.
Answer the phone,
Ring,
Dr.
ring.
Peanut.
Let's start with number 5 on the Dr. Peanut top 5 moments. Number 5 belonged to Maida Dimitri Poulos with his win here in the round of 64.
Yeah, 8.33. This wave, a larger wave. Look how vertical he went on this one, like releasing the fins over the lip line and really doing a great job. A lot of water sprayed. Dimitri Poulos in sharp here in Itaúna.
Yeah. Number 4 with a buzzer beater. So many waves ridden in this heat. It was hard to keep track, but it was Keoni Lasa coming out with this final wave of the heat, Marcos, and he advanced into round of 32.
Rising to the occasion, showing his skills to the limelight moment for him, under the radar for so many reapers from his country. Amazing to watch the rail lines going so good with a lot of authority, passion, and posture.
Number 3, again, Bronsi Meydi, 8.5, highest wave of the day for a high air here, Meydi.
Yeah, generating speed and throw the tail up high in the sky. Look, full rotation, perfect, 8.5.
Number 2, Winter Vincent with a big victory and the highest heat total of the day.
Beautiful rail surfing from a tall length surfer from Australia. The runner-up for the Pro Junior Championship from Bronsi Meydi. Amazing up and down backside attack for Winter.
That was an 8 on the left for Winter Vincent. Just great rail work, smooth surfing, great angle of attack for Winter. That one went excellent, and Winter wasn't done with just that. He went right, 7-point ride for the combo.
Oh, he got it all, man. Speed, power, and flow, showing some variety, showing some board control, and showing some X-Factor turns also.
Number 1, the local boy, Joao Chianca, had to come back in this heat, but he was victorious, Meydi.
Yeah, it was just incredible what he has done in this wave. Really attacked, pretty aggressive the last turn, and the crowds went crazy.
Whoa, notorious and victorious.
Notorious and victorious moves on into the round of 32. He's going to surf another day, and the local crowd loves the performance by Chumbinho. All smiles on the beach.
The dynasty of the Chumbos in Saquarema. Shout out to all the families, Chianca.
Look at the beautiful sunset. Look at the beautiful beach. We're looking forward, you guys, to another day of competition. Let's raise up these Corona Ceros, by the way.
Cheers.
Ching, ching.
Thank
One
you
more
again.
time.
Thank you again.
I can thank you enough, guys.
And
You too.
remember, tune into WorldSurfLeague.com, 6:45 local time here in Brazil for a possible 7 o'clock start for day number 3 of the Banco do Brasil Saquarema Pro, presented by Corona Cero. Enjoy the end of day highlights.
Saúde.
This copyrighted event broadcast is produced by the World Surf League for broadcast around the world and may not be retransmitted, reproduced, rebroadcast, or otherwise distributed or used in any form without the written consent of the World Surf League.